Hello! So today we're going to be tasting some burgers.
Who are you?
I don't know, who are you?
Introduce yourself.
No, dude, I cannot.
You can.
How must I introduce myself?
Say to the people.
I say,
I'm an
hello,
astronaut.
my name is Jason. This is Marlies.
No,
And you're watching a channel.
So, hello everyone. I'm a special guest here today. He's a little bit shy. So, this is Jason. I have mentioned him previously. He does actually exist. He's real. And today's vlog is gonna be the burger challenge. Anyway, so what we've chosen, the ones we've chosen is McDonald's, Steers, Lumpy and Burger King, because those were the closest to where we live and the easiest to get. So we're going to taste each burger and then give it like a score out of 5. We'll kind of go through the burger in terms of the bun, the patty, the garnish and the sauce, and then just give like an overall impression rating.
And the condiments.
And if we received any condiments, I don't like condiments.
Great. For burger number 1,
we're going to do the Big Mac from McDonald's. So we've ordered all beef burgers, so you know it's kind of a fair evaluation of them all. So yeah, anyway, we chose the Big Mac, which comes in this little cardboard container, and then you open it, and there it is. Okay, cool. So we're just gonna take one bite and then we can decide. But overall, it looks really good. I'll take my half out. Do you want to take yours?
Okay.
Just don't mix, okay?
That's fine.
Anyway, so as you can see all the layers, the bun, this thin little patty, another bun, and the cheese, and another patty in the bun. Okay. Do you want to take yours?
Okay, hold on.
Cool.
Cheers.
So, first of all, you must tell me what you think about the bun. You can't say anything.
Oh, okay. So I think the bun is quite dense. Not squishy, but dense.
Okay.
I think there's a lot of bun because there's 3
Layers.
Yeah, there's 3 layers.
Okay.
I think the bun is quite like toasted, which is quite nice. I think that's a McDonald's like thing. They not
Toasty?
yeah. I think the patties are quite small, as you would expect, but there's 2.
Which is good. And then the cheese, there's quite a lot of cheese on here.
It's a good amount of cheese, yeah.
And the sauce as well.
No tomato.
Which is great for me because I don't like tomato.
There's some lettuce, onion, and probably some dill peppers.
Maybe.
No, like gherkins maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, this
And
is a
anyway,
hot one.
and then obviously the signature Big Mac sauce.
Yeah, which
Okay,
is the key.
so just let's taste this business.
Mm.
Okay, cool. It's good.
Signature sauce. It's quite special. The cheese is nice and malty. I like that. Because sometimes the cheese becomes a bit rubbery if you let it cool down too much.
What I just want to say is that I think the ratio between the bun and the patty isn't right because I'm tasting a little bit too much bread. Like I get that it's a Big Mac and there needs to be those layers, but I'm not sure if the patty should have been a tad thicker. To just kind of like balance out the bread because I feel like the middle piece of the bread it's too thick. The middle part. Like I get that the ones on the outside needs the top and the bottom one because obviously it needs to keep the burger in place, but I don't know if the middle section needs to be that thick of a piece of bread.
Yeah. So
okay, yeah.
could we say the take home is the sauce is really good, the cheese is pretty good, the balance of the patty and the bread is not that good, and maybe the patty is lacking slightly.
A little bit of flavour. Okay, so I'm gonna give this 3.5 out of 5.
I think this is a solid 3 out of 5.
Okay, cool. So the next one we're gonna try is the Lumpy.
What is it? The Lumpy.
I think it's just a normal Lumpy beef burger.
Okay. So this one
also comes in the same container. In the same container as the McDonald's one.
And we got condiments this time. So we've got salt, pepper, and tomato sauce.
Great, which I don't use. Okay, cool. So this is kind of what it looks like. This is quite a big number for a single burger.
Yeah, it's quite a large burger.
Wow.
It is the basic.
Wow. It's quite big. You can see, it looks like that. This one looks really nice.
So this burger has definitely a larger everything. Bigger bun, bigger patty.
And more garnish on it.
Yeah, so here we've got definitely some gherkins, lettuce.
Like a relish kind of
Yeah, like an onion, tomato, relish kind of, which I think Lumpy is known for. And then there's also the burger is a little less dense, or it's got a coarser grain. Both the bun and the patty, so I think we'll try it out. I must say the lettuce is a lot more, like, it seems quite fresh compared to the McDonald's.
Okay, you must go now. This one is good. I forgot how good Lumpy is, because we don't usually... Lumpy's not one of our top.
Not exactly, but not that famous for being a takeaway per se.
No, maybe more like a sit-down kind of thing, which, you know, we don't really do.
Unless you're on the road.
Yeah, and you stop at the engine, one stops. But anyway, this is really good. I really like the bun patty ratio.
Yeah, it's a good ratio. There's a lot more texture in this burger. I feel that the ingredients aren't as, shall we say, squishy and soft. McDonald's was very, I don't want to go as far as to, I mean, it's kind of like a base to work from, but it was quite processed seeming. This seems a bit more fresh.
Yeah, and also this patty is very juicy. Very, very juicy. It's
more
like a real
burger. Quite something to bite into. I think my rating for this burger will be about a, shall we say, 3.5, maybe a 4. 3.5 maybe. I would say 3.5.
Okay, I'm giving it a strong 4 out of 5. This is a delicious burger.
Great. So we'll try the next one.
Cool.
Okay, so the next burger we have is from Burger King. Once again, we see no condiments. This one's in a bit of a paper.
Okay, so this one is in a paper. This is the Whopper burger. See, with cheese. I don't remember ordering it with cheese, or maybe it just comes with cheese. Anyway, so this is the famous Whopper burger. It is huge, literally.
It's quite a bit bigger, yeah.
I don't know if I've actually ever had a Whopper before. Wow, it's like very tomatoey. I don't eat warm tomatoes, so this is interesting. So, okay, overall impressions, big. But I also know that this was more expensive than the other burgers. Okay, cool. This kind of looks like a flat bun, flat patty, and like a ton of tomato. That's my impressions.
I wouldn't say it's got a ton of tomato. I think there's 2 slices of tomato on here. As you can see,
it's definitely more fresh garnish.
Yeah, it's quite fresh.
Almost like the Wimpy one.
Yeah, so I think it's a in between the Big Mac and the Wimpy burger. It's got the thin patty. It's also got a similar bun to McDonald's. This is
yes.
yeah, Big Mac. But but it's definitely larger. And I think the main sauce on here is more kind of a mayo-based kind of thing.
It looks like mayo.
Yeah.
I don't know where the cheese is.
I don't think there's cheese on here. I don't think it comes. I think it's just the package.
The wrapper just said cheese, but it's not really
cheese.
Definitely, this patty is more like they say on the outside, it's flame grilled.
Yeah, it's got definitely a more beefy flavor to it. You know, kind of like a barbecue sauce kind of. Yeah, smoky flavor to it. I think there's a nice balance between how fresh the garnish is and it being a little bit softer than the Wimpy burger was. It wasn't as, I don't want to say tough, but it wasn't as
juicy.
No, it wasn't like so hard to bite into. It's a lot softer. It's more like McDonald's or like the Big Mac in that way.
Okay. Yes, so it's really nice, very different taste. Like I said, more smoky flavor for the patty. The bun is fine. The garnish is nice. I don't like tomato. Warm tomato on bread. It makes it soggy. But I can't really judge it on here because majority of people do like it, and that is, you know, what the garnish usually consists of. Lots of mayo, a lot of lettuce, so it's quite like crunchy when you bite into it.
Yeah.
So
the patty isn't too dense, but it does feel like it's got substance. It's not just soy; it's actually real beef. They do say it's 100% real beef.
You know, it might be almost as thin as a McDonald's, but just tastes a little bit more real, if you can say that.
Yeah.
So give me your.
Overall, I think this is a good combo between what we've tasted thus far. Starting from something that's very McDonald's, it's quite processed, and then something on the Wimpy end which was quite you know, fresh. I think this would get a 4 out of 5 for me.
I'm going with a 3.5.
Okay.
I think this is definitely a 3.5 for me.
Okay, so our final burger, we got it from Steers, and it is the
normal flame grilled burger, like the rave burger. It says flame grilled, but I think it's
a Steers
the rave burger.
It's basically the new rave burger with the same name.
I don't know. I'm not sure if it's the full burger. Anyway, we don't know.
So condiments for this one, you just get barbecue sauce and a few servings.
Anyway, same
packaging.
Same packaging. It's not the rave burger.
This is our original Steer burger. There we go.
This is the original, it's not the rave one.
Mm.
I think that there wasn't an option.
We just chose
the rave. There wasn't a rave burger option. Anyway, not a problem. Also, quite a big burger we have here.
I wonder if we shouldn't say that the McDonald's or the Big Mac was actually not that big. I think all the other burgers were actually
2 patties.
Yeah. It should have
and been semi the same size, if not smaller.
Yeah, but it felt a lot smaller. But yeah, I mean.
Okay, cool. Let me just maybe take this out. Ah, that juicy Steer sauce. So it looks like it has like that rave sauce on it, which
and the Thousand Islands.
Then the Thousand Island sauce. Islands. Anyway, it has a big bun. I mean, it's a nice bun. It looks like a nice fresh one. It's a little bit darker on the top, the bun.
Yeah, it doesn't seem toasted.
No, it doesn't
I must say
it's toasted on the inside though.
Yeah, it's toasted on the inside, but none of them were as toasted as McDonald's buns on the outside.
But this is very juicy in terms of sauce. Like, there's the only garnish on here is tomatoes.
It looks like I've got
some gherkins.
Some gherkin on it as well. But I think the main thing with this and Steers in general is the sauce. Yeah.
This one, in terms of sauce, is like 100 out of 100.
The patty looks a bit thicker than the Burger King one.
Yeah. Almost like the Wimpy one.
Yeah, almost like the Wimpy one. And I must say the bun also looks a bit more like the Wimpy bun.
Yeah, so this I feel like is almost in line with the Wimpy in terms of sizing and the look. Okay, let's taste it.
first impressions, I'm not that impressed.
No, it's the patties taste rubbery.
The patty is a little bit rubbery. The sauce is not as flavorful as it looks.
No.
It's very juicy, but it's not full with flavor.
It's not that. You know, when you eat a rape burger, you know you're eating a rape burger.
Yeah.
But it doesn't give me that.
No, maybe we chose the wrong one.
Maybe. But for the amount of sauce, it's not that tasty.
Yeah, and the garnish really gets lost. I mean, I didn't taste hardly any kind of tomato or gherkin there. Yeah, so
I kind of the bun and the patty, and then wetness from the sauce.
Yes, I think the bun is a little bit overwhelming as well. Even though the patty is quite large, I think the bun's a little bit overwhelming.
Yeah. So general impression, I would say 3.
Like I said, or like I'm thinking, I'm a little bit disappointed because I expected more. But I would have to give this a 3.
Out of 5? It's a sad day in the life of Steelers.
It's basically the same as the Big Mac to me.
Okay. My final thoughts. Do we have a winner here? Do we have a clear winner? Not a clear winner.
I don't think we have a clear winner because, I mean, taking all into consideration, obviously
everyone has some pros and some cons.
Some cons, yeah. And there is a price difference in the burgers. We try to keep it as similar, but then we also try to pick the most common burgers or the most well-known burgers at each place. Yeah. Except for Steers, obviously we couldn't get the Rave burger.
Okay, so the Big Mac burger from McDonald's and the Lumpy burger was the cheapest, and then the Whopper from Burger King and the Steers burger were a little bit more pricier. Yeah.
Both the Steers and the Whopper from Burger King were quite big though. So obviously the Big Mac from McDonald's was the smaller burger. Personally, we felt, even though it had 2 patties on it. But what really impressed me actually was the Wimpy burger.
That's what I'm thinking now here, is the fact that the Wimpy was not the most, that was more in the, cheaper price point. And for me, I think the Wimpy burger is the winner for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was a good size, the flavors were good. If you enjoy relish, then that was the only burger that offered that. I do feel it was, I don't want to say tough because that's like a bad negative statement, but it was something under the tooth. You could feel you had to chew a little bit.
I didn't.
Yeah, but I do feel that overall the best burger for me was the Burger King's Whopper. Obviously, it was just a lot of fresh condiments, not as particularly overwhelming sauce, more like all the flavors of all the individual components of the burger. Obviously, if you don't like tomato, that's not the burger for you.
Exactly. So, I'll go for the Wimpy.
And I will go for the Burger King, Whopper burger.
Cool. So, we have 2 winners. I'm sorry, McDonald's and Steers, but not today. Not today. Anyway, okay, cool. So that is it for this week's vlog. Thanks to my special guest, and he was only a guest because he heard that he could get some free food. But yeah, so thanks for watching, and we will see you, or not we, I will see you in the next vlog. Bye!